around here in the region. Like, she scapegoated me within 20 seconds. She began to scapegoat me of running into me. And she followed a certain kind of script, a certain kind of range of portrayal. So you can see she's not really ever a truly honest person and can't be even with herself. Right? Sick people, and the sickest women belong and think that they're on this earth to help other people and they can barely help themselves because they're living in denial and they're playing out roles, right? Supported by financial kingdom. That's why a lot of people with money are so fake, because the money world, the media world, your world, and the pathological world are all connected, right? And some people make it look better and some people make it worse, but you don't have to accept it as something eminently commendable for you to do to pursue the acquisition of money, right? Or even that it's an eminently bad thing to do, right? Either way, and then you're probably safer off, right? Better off. Okay, so I made it here. Let's go back down to the other trail. Yeah, can I just finish it? And white women lie all the time. It has a lot of facility, a lot of utility for them to lie. People in denial lie all the time. They will seem as though they're lying, right? Virginia Satir was the first psychologist to come along and say, American families are lying because everyone is playing a part in a kind of charade, which oppression or the American way of life forces people into. Wow, right? Of course, people glommed onto this, and they didn't really take it for what it was. They sort of turned it into quiche therapeutic models of white people coming to places and just trying to spiritually rest and rejuvenate. And you get like disciples spewing jargon, stuff like this. It's creepy. We have islands around here. I've lived on the West Coast, and they always have these retreats, and all these fucked up white people go there. Little computer technicians and communication specialists, psychologists, and they all go to fucking find their peace in the world. I tell you, it's all a cult, right? And they're all, unfortunately, quite often sexually predatory. But the way women are sexually predatory is not self-evident unless you're a victim of them. You don't play that game. Put up a lot of hormones. Person, she's a lovely. One way to get away is to go above them, and they hate that because like managers and stuff always have them who are worse than they are. You always want to aim as high as possible when you're going for an organization. Aim above the creepy spiritual middle manager. Go to the top. Those are the people you have to deal with. People deal with the police. The sergeant. The sergeant's so much nicer, and this person's so much nicer. They're the ones that keep the whole fucking charade going. They're the really fucked up. People. I've dealt and studied gurus who are sexually abusive cretins, and you talk to their secretaries in the office like, oh, they're the most wonderful person in the world, and I say, well, they know how to present themselves to different people. Usually white women working in the front office. These are the people, when you study them, and you study how they treat their disciples, and I've lived around their disciples, you see how they really operate. It's not about the thing that you think it is. It's all about control and dominance and money. It's about finding their security in life. And you'll find that the cult leader and the cult follower are a basic fundamental relationship in society, right? Leader, follower, either way, they're all sick. They're all getting something out of it. They're all having fun at the expense of the scapegoat. Yay! Imagine Mexicans going to see innocent male bulls being killed using this centuries-old charade that is performed by a white woman, white royalty, dressed like a male matador. And the bull horns are taken off or sawed off or surgically removed, replaced with prosthetic, retractable things. The eyes are blinded, the blood is poisoned, the larynx is cut. The bull has nothing to do, and everything it does is interpreted as that it's a menacing person. Interesting. I see. So if I get angry, I look like a bad person. Is that right? It's like a racket, eh? So if I get angry, I'm a bad person. Don't you think that makes someone angry? Yeah, I'm going to take you for $50 million. I've decided. And I'm going to take as long as I want. It's my store now. You understand? I own you. Thanks. See? I'd like him sacrifice that. Huh? You're throwing me in. Here's your nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. I think you need to go back and do it. I see. And that's what gives you the confidence. What gives you the nerve to come and say hello to me when you're full of so many lies and deceit? Hey? Hey? Because you knew you had his back. Hey? Is that it? Did you make a deal with him? He'll come up to me, he can assault me, harass me, or risk assaulting me. Huh? I'm gonna take you for $50 million, you fucking cunts. I'm gonna take you for $50 million fucking dollars. I'm gonna own your homes, I'm gonna own your business, I'm gonna own everything you have in under 15 years. And that's my personal mission in life. You fucking understand me? You still can't fucking wow. So more. So wow, you got a lot of hate in you, man. A lot of hatred. There's a lot of disease. You need more you do that? Hey, you got your empty threats, you got your empty accusations. You don't have a lot of it here. Hey. It's weird, you see the people shilling health food are the sickest people around. This is an irony that would be difficult to understand in many philosophical ways. People don't understand that. How come the people that seem to be doing the best things are the worst fucking people? Okay? It's because of how the white mind is constructed. What it resists, what persists, right? And then to lower your resistance. And when white people lower their resistance and lower their inhibitions in various ways, spiritually or otherwise, right? Because they can't get satisfaction just resisting everything, then they distribute violence. right? Someone spiritual who may look up to you says you should be able to lower your boundaries and treat people like this, right? To get your own and do violence. And don't worry, I'm a spiritual person and I say it's okay, right? Psychologists do this with people a lot. Psychologists lower their inhibitions all the time. They're disgusting human beings, right? They've lowered their inhibitions just to sit down with people the way they do and charge money for things they possibly fulfill, right? Second. If they even got away with it.